Hi everybody, it's the big fella. On my way back to Philadelphia from Indiana, and what we're going to do today is talk about the perfecto. And for today's lesson, we're going to talk specifically about the Arturo Fuente Hemingway. This is a classic. Next on the Lance Runner.
If I get rocked for my kids, is that real?
Even though what we do is wrong,
We still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter, y'all better bundle up. And I better be a hotter summer rapper onion just to rock it down. You hot now, listen.
2016 was pretty hard on all of us in the cigar world. We lost a number of cigar patriarchs, one of which is Carlos Fuente. Fuente cigars have been a staple from the Dominican Republic, I think since they fled from Cuba, with some of their fantastic Cuban seed. They do a great aged Dominican filler and Dominican binder. The Arturo Fuente Hemingway happens to have a African Cameroon wrapper that gives it its unique flavor profile. Carlos Fuente always comes from a long family of cigar makers, cigar rollers. Back in the early part of the 19th century, perfectos were one of the most popular cigar shapes in the cigar world, but they're very, very hard to manufacture. You see there from that little tip. This has been hanging out in the box for about 2 years now, so forgive the age. But he always liked the perfecto. But as with, in all crafts, as the craftsmen get old and die out, if you're not reinvesting in that craft, the craft kind of gets lost. And so one day, while going through, I think, a cigar factory in Florida, Carlos Fuente came across perfecto molds. He grabbed the molds, took them back to the Dominican Republic, and taught one of his master rollers how to roll perfectos. And with that, the perfecto made a great return. The Hemingways are all perfectos. I'm pretty sure that they're all perfectos, from the short story up to the classic. This is a 7-inch by 48 gauge cigar. One of my favorite sizes, in addition to the Salomon. I like those interesting shaped cigars. But he brought the perfecto back. A guy I know at a cigar shop who was neighbors with Carlos Fuente and friends with him down in Florida told me an interesting fact, that all the perfectos that come out of the Arturo Fuente factory are rolled by the same people, which kind of makes sense. You put the appropriate tobacco in front of them, and the perfecto rollers roll perfectos. So it's not just for the Fuentes, but it's also for the Opus X. Any perfecto you get out of Fuente is going to be rolled by the same guy. So from a construction standpoint, you're going to get a consistent level of quality with perfectos coming out of the Fuente family. Been smoking Hemingway since 1998. Enjoy the Hemingways, but I usually only get the short stories. So when I came across this fella, I decided, hey, listen, I can have twice the fun with this 7-inch classic. So here we go. I normally have difficulties with perfectos lighting that little tip, especially when I'm driving and bouncing around here. But you'd expect they'd be relatively easy to light. Now, what the pundits say about the flavor profile of the Arturo Fuente Hemingway line is that you're going to get earth, you're going to get some wood, and you're going to get a somewhat spicy finish. So let's see what we get out of this guy. Definitely little spiciness there, but really the cigars begin to develop after that first inch. I am 3 hours into a 9-hour trip from Indianapolis to Philadelphia. That's about the average time it takes for me to make that trip, and because of that, perfect conditions for me to do some video reviews of cigars. Tasty cigars. I've smoked a million of these things, and again, you can always count on what you're going to get there. I did a video review earlier this year on the Chateau Fuente, and one of the things I'll take the opportunity to do here again is tell you, when you are a cigar fan, it's very easy to get caught up on the latest and greatest, cigar of the day, cigar of the month, cigar of the year. And with so many cigars being produced still, you sometimes have a tendency to forget the cigars that you used to enjoy 10 years, 20 years ago. I encourage you to go back and smoke some of your old favorites, the cigars that were your first love of cigars, where you got your passion, where you got your love of cigar smoking, and taste them. The fun thing is, with your more advanced palate, you're going to probably pick up and enjoy some of those nuanced flavors that you might not have really appreciated back in the day when you were smoking them 10, 20, 30 years ago. That's the fun I've been having, smoking the Fuentes, more recently. I've done an Anejo, I've done Chateau Fuente, I'm now doing this Hemingway, and they're good cigars. They haven't lost any of that qualitative edge. I just started smoking other things, and it's not their fault. Definitely earthy, spicy, little bit of cedary. A slight twinge of peanut. Really tastes good. About a medium body smoke. As you can see, ash is burning. Even, well balanced. I just had a meal before I lit this up, so it's not going to bother me too much. Retrohale will get you a little bit, which is good. Don't know why I stopped smoking. Reasonably priced cigar, about $9, somewhere in that ball game, plus or minus 50 cents for a Classico. Good price for a good cigar. Little rugged looking joint. Hope you can see that there. Again, it's been in the box aging, kept it in really good shape. It's held together despite being jostled around in transport. no complaints. Now, let's talk about this Perfecto, this particular size. A 48 gauge cigar is fatter than a Lancero, but of course more narrow than a Churchill or a Toro. And what that means is that African Cameroon wrapper is gets this opportunity to shine there on the stage. I would say the dominant thing I'm getting is that earthiness. Like good, fresh potting soil, earth. And again, the cedar kind of wanes in, wanes out. The peanut weighs in, weighs out. The spiciness, like a little bit of cayenne, gives a little bit of a bite on the tongue. Definitely some burn on the retrohale. Gives this guy a nice little edge to it. Good cigar. If I take my time, you know, when I get something that's real good, it's hard for the big fella to take his time. This guy should last me till I get to the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and I'm not yet at the Ohio-West Virginia border. So this ought to accompany me for a good portion of my ride. Delicious cigar. Ash is holding up, but you can see how flaky this joint is, which means it's going to fall apart and make a mess on me while I'm driving. Big fella, you can't get over here. So that's, you know, a downside to the cigar, but smokes real good. But a good size cigar for me in terms of the dimensions, good length, good ring gauge. Not given a whole bunch of smoke either, but also fairly cool, which is important. So the wider the ring gauge, the more cool the smoke you're going to get. The more narrow, the more heated. Narrow cigar, you should draw, really let it hang out for a little bit. Draw, let it hang out for a little bit. A Toro can stand up to you, puff, 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 puff. Won't burn your tongue with hot tar coming through that baby. So the patriarch is gone, but not the quality of the cigars. Go out and get yourself a Hemingway. If you had one before, try it again for the first time. See what your palate picks up, and enjoy one of your first love of cigars like I do. You know, it's not always popular to do a cigar that's been out in the market for like 20 or 30 years, but I think there's some value in trying it and introducing it to some of the new guys that are starting to smoke cigars. Been around for a while, very good cigar. The Fuente Hemingway. Thanks for watching. Read the blog, www.thelancerlife.com. Buy the book. Thanks for the memories. A cigar lover's journey through smoke and ash. I'm Charles Kelly with The Lancer Life. I'll see you next time.